So good morning students, welcome back again to our this second unit, turning trash into treasure, first chapter, creative reuse. Here we are going to learn about reuse, reuse of waste material, reuse of worthless material, right? Definitely, as per your understanding, as per your knowledge in science, there are three R's, right? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. If you see here behind me, you'll get to know that reduce, reuse, recycle. As we have discussed, reduce, use minimum materials, use minimum numbers of resources, try to conserve energy, try to conserve resource. Whatever you buy products, try to use it in maximum times, take its use for maximum times, and when it doesn't work properly, then only try to change it. Otherwise, as a fashion, when you change that, no, this time I'm going to buy a new mobile. As you have that mobile, then also when you try to buy a mobile, then that is not a good thing. So try to reduce. Try to reduce. Then when I come to our main point, that is reuse, which is there in center. Reuse. Choose the product, choose that waste material for different function, for multiple use. That is called the reuse. My dear students, these three R's are very important to save environment, to save energy, to save resources. So try to reuse it. Try to reuse it. As your papers, bottles, cans, right? Whenever you think that now no use of it, then find out something and create something. That is right. And then if I go to the third one, right? If I go to the third one, that is recycle. As you know that recycle, again, that whatever waste material we get, right? We recycle it. Processes, many processes are there. Industries are there. They recycle that material, and again we get new material, new product to use it, right? So this slide is for that. Okay, now come to the next. As you open your textbook, look at into your textbook, the paragraph which I am going to read out, and you are going to see in your textbook. Underline new words. Don't forget that. Creative reuse is not about doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. It is the process of transforming byproducts, waste materials, useless or unwanted products into new materials. Into new materials or products of better quality or for better environment value. My dear students, creative reuse is not about the doom and gloom. See, new words are there. Doom and gloom means a bad content, we can say that. It is written here that a bad and unhappy situation means whenever you are creating, you are going to reuse that particular material. It should not be in a bad situation. In a bad situation, right? Then only you can use it. It is the process of transforming byproducts, waste materials, useless and or your unwanted products into a new materials. As I said, without doing the process. When we use it, but it should be in a good condition. It should be that whatever waste material is there, it should be in a good condition. At least 30%, 40%. We can say that, not more than that. If it is really in a such condition, don't try to reuse it. Okay. So such conditions, such products into new materials or products of better quality or for better environmental values, right? Then only you can give or make it with better quality and with good value for environmental value. Products using everyday waste materials allow the users to take part in their construction and invite them to simply and creatively experience the concept of sustainability. The word is there, sustainability. See, definition is there of sustainability. The meaning is given in your textbook also, and I wrote on here also, right? So, whatever products using every day, right? Whatever the waste materials allow the user to take part in their construction and invite them to simply and creatively experience the concept of sustainability, right? Means whatever ideas are there, whatever you are going to make it, right? That product, that waste material should be in a good condition, not worse condition. Okay, then you can use it, that waste material, by using your ideas, by using your imagination and make a new thing for new function. If you see here, right, when behind me on the screen, you will get to know that what are these things. Okay, before that, let us come to the text. The addition of creativity to an already manufactured item has a new function. For example, a CD case can become a bird feeder. Bottle crop can be used to make a cork board, and T-shirt can be transforming into a rug. It's very common that whatever your mother ask her what she does, the clothes which you never use them, old clothes if I can say that, then very creative ladies are there, right? Creative mothers are there, those who use them to make a rug, to make a blanket, right? You know that if such kind of blanket if you wear, right, then you feel warm in that. In Marathi you call it godada. That godada is nothing but made by used materials, by old godadi or godada, whatever is there, right? So that is made up of old clothes. And these two pictures, if you see there, right, this side wall piece is there, right? Two wall pieces are there, and that wall piece are made from CDs. CDs, you know very well about the CDs. And if you go with this, the next, that is a CD case, and that is a bird feeder. Look at here, a very beautiful picture it is, because birds are also there. Two birds are there, and they are whatever food is kept in that, they are eating. So my dear students, see the creativity. These are manufactured items. These are manufactured items. These are already function primarily. Whatever their function is there, but after that, sometimes when they doesn't work, then what we do, simply we throw it in garbage. But instead of that, if you use like this, then just look at here, your home, your house, your place, your environment become very beautiful, right? So these are the two examples. Next, Again, if you see there two, again two pictures I took. One is a very beautiful decorative plate, right? And that plate is decorated by pieces of CDs, right? Whatever CDs are there which are not working properly, that CDs are broken and made such beautiful plate. And if you go with the left side, this is a wall piece, right? And it is made up of or created with the help of bottle corks. Bottle corks, right? That corks, actually we are not much familiar with this because most probably such bottle corks means whatever the cover is there. Most probably the uh, wine bottles, if you have seen, you will get to know that such kind of covers means to close that. So such cork is used to make a beautiful piece. If you see the next picture, you will get an idea about bottle corks. So these all are the examples of bottle corks. You can hang it to your wall. You can make and use it as your spoon or for your pen stand, spoon stand, right? Or if you want, you can plant a small split in that, right? But all these are used or all these are made up by bottle cork to make a cork board if you want, here this side upside, right? Or here you can plant or make beautiful flowers. Or you can see here the nameplate also you can make it, just one more letter I took, but by that you can make nameplate also. And this is, see, without doing any process. Whatever the manufactured item is there, this manufactured item is used with thoughts, with whatever the ideas are there, with your imagination, you can create anything, whatever you want. It helps to decorate your house, your room, your study room, your kitchen, your dining hall, wherever you want you can keep. Definitely you will get appreciation from others. Alright, come to the next part. Right, again I took some examples. This is a tennis rackets into mirrors. See, tennis rackets, you can use them, right? You can create something by using that racket. So here mirrors are there. So beautiful art we can say that, or creativity we can say that. If you come to the here, this is a ladder, my dear students. This is a ladder, old ladder is used to keep books, bookcase. It is a bookcase, right? Now come to the here. See here, my dear students. This is a plastic bottle, and it is now a broom, right? Jhadu, if I can do with this. So see here how many examples, thousands examples are there, and here my side, sorry, this is actually CPU. This is a computer CPU, but now this is your post box. You can keep in front of your house, right? If postman, if any delivery person can keep your letters, whatever are there in this, and then you can take it. So mailbox, post box, or courier box, whatever we can give the name. But this is created by using CPU, window variable, right? So these are few examples of, okay. there any doubt up to this? Shall we go with the main part of our lesson? Varad? Any doubt is there?
No, ma'am, no doubt.
So take your hands down. The hand will pain them, my dear. Take your hands down. Okay, now come to the next part of the lesson, which is the important. Look at into the textbook. After that, we are going. Paper mache. Right? You can see here how to pronounce. It is also given, but in different countries, different pronunciations are there for paper mache. Paper mache. Paper mache. See here, 3 times I pronounce it in a different accent. In a different accent. So, paper mache, pronounced as paper mache. Actually, it's a paper mache. Is a perfect environmentally friendly craft and can be picked up easily by an enthusiast. Enthusiast means a person who is very interested in and involved in a particular subject or activity. As I said, I asked you day before yesterday or before 3 or 4 days before, I asked enthusiasm. Enthusiastic person. He is an enthusiastic person, means always ready to do, always eager to get new things, always ready to do anything, anytime. Right? Multitasking person. We call him enthusiastic person. So that enthusiasm is very important when you create something. You should not be lazy. Otherwise, I'll think that no, not today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Like this, if you will skip, then definitely, my dear students, you will not prepare anything. So, be enthusiastic. Okay? So, paper mache is a perfect environmentally friendly craft and can be picked up easily by an enthusiast. It is an excellent hobby for people who like to work with their hands. Paper mache in French means cheat paper. It involves using shredded or torn paper and paste to construct sturdy, lightweight articles of any size or shape. What is astonishing about paper mache is the way old paper, that rather flimsy stuff, can be transformed through a process of mixture with paste into extremely hard and durable project. See, my dear student, one craft we have taken in this lesson, we are going to learn in this lesson one craft which is the best example of creative reuse. That is paper mache. That is a paper mache. Right? Now, if you be there on your Google, or if you search, you will get thousands, if I can say not thousands, lakhs of ideas are there to prepare something by using paper. By using paper, right? Let us see the history of or origin of this craft. The origin of paper mache dates back to ancient China. One of the earliest known use of paper mache was among ancient Egyptians who used it to craft masks used in death ceremonies. The French popularized this moldable pulp in Europe during the 1600s. See here, my dear students, behind me, if you see on screen, you will get to know that how many terms are there of paper mache, right? Where this craft is originated. Actually, first this craft or this whatever paper mache is there, this is originated in China. In China. And after that, Egyptians adopted it. Egyptian adopted it, and when we call it paper mache, but in French it is called as chilled paper. Chilled paper means whatever torn papers are there, used papers are there, you have to prepare something by using paper along with other materials. So Egyptians, what they were making by using paper and some materials, they were making masks. They were making masks and using them in death ceremonies. Right? If you see here, paper mache, which is chewed paper because of its appearance, chewed paper, right? Sometimes called paper mache, but we call it paper mache, right? Is a construction material that consists of pieces of paper, right? Sometimes reinforced with textiles, right? Stuck together using a wet paste, for example, glue, starch, or any other kind of material which can paste it easily, right? And the crafted objects becomes solid when the paste dries. So, my dear students, only that things are not sufficient. If you want, you can add more things to make it paste and then prepare something new, right? If you see here, paper mache, names are there, different names are there, and all these names are in a French language, right? Amateur, slacker, right? These are the names given to the masks in a French. And again, the paper mache is where we find paper maches. Now I can say that almost every country, right, making such kind of crafts by using paste paper, right? For example, America is there, Italy is there, Japan is there, England is there, and my dear students, not only that, in not only these countries, as I say to you that Egyptians, right, the best examples if you see here, all these are masks made up of paper. Paper. Definitely, after making such kind of masks, they have colored. So you cannot. But these masks were using for funerary masks, for death ceremonies. Alright, if you see, these are the masks in Egypt they were using for death ceremonies. They were using there. So history of paper mache is there in ancient Egypt. Coffins, you know the coffins, and death marks were often made from layer of linen covered with plaster. Plaster means paper, right? But along with that, some materials they were adding and they were preparing coffins in Egypt. Okay, so like this in Persia, in Japan, in India, different kinds of uses are there of paper mache, right? If we can take the example of India, my dear students, very famous bangles are there. These bangles are made up of paper only. So beautiful bangles are there. And this side, this is a mask, right? This is a mask, and this mask we can't believe on this, but the mask is made up of paper. See here, nothing but a creativity. Just we have ideas. Just we have to use our ideas, thoughts, right? Imagination. We can create anything. So this beautiful eye-catching, if I can say that, wonderful design bangle of paper mache, and usually such kind of bangles you get in Jammu and Kashmir. Definitely now we get here also, right? But the origin, we can say that, or whatever factories, small factories are there of these bangles, we get in Kashmir, right? A very lightweight, these bangles are there. Most probably your mother is having such kind of bangles. Just ask her and check it properly, because very less in weight, various colors are there in that, different designs are there, and nowadays ladies use them, girls use them, right? Definitely little bit costly, as because everything is handmade. Handmade work is there, so that it is costly. And the second is this mask, always use whenever they perform in dramas. If you go in South India, Karnataka, especially if you go in Karnataka, and if you visit such kind of drama theaters, you will get to know that this is, as I got to know, this is the mask of Ravana. You know the Ravan, right? Ravan belongs from Ramayana. So this is the mask of that. Okay. So definitely we can say that all over the world, now every country prepared such kind of masks, right, for different purposes. Right? Now let us see that this paper mache, right, whatever the torn paper is there, shredded paper is there, along with the paste, what we have to prepare, what ideas will get, that is given in your next part of the lesson. So look at into the textbook first, then we'll come back to this great lady. Okay, here is a procedure for making a paper mache. Now nothing is remaining in the lesson. Now here you are going to make paper mache and you are going to explain it. How did you prepare? Okay, but before that, let us see that who has presented her craft in our lesson. So here is the procedure for making a paper mache mask. Use these step-by-step directions and discover how easy it is to create amazing paper mache works of art. This activity has been suggested by Johnny Gould. Johnny Gould, a leading sculptor. A leading sculptor. This striking orangutan mask. It's a mask of an orangutan. If you see in your textbook, can be used as a wall hanging or in school dramatic productions. The orangutan is an endangered great ape native to Indonesia. So great, this whatever the name is there, that orangutan. And orangutan is the name of a animal. Okay. Now here both sides over here there is information about this great lady. Her name is Johnny Gould, who is a well-known sculptor. If you are following Facebook, if your account is there on Facebook, I don't want that actually. Now, still you are very small for that. Don't open your Facebook account right now. My dear students, after 10th standard, you can go with this. But if your parents' Facebook account is there, her account is also there on Facebook. If you want to get more information about paper mache, about her work, about her school, her experiment, please go on her Facebook account. Okay, and she is a self-employed, very good. Okay, she makes websites, write books for a living, and she has plenty of time to pursue her first love. Her first love is sculpting. Means in her school days only, she started to do sculpting, right? Drawing and painting animals. She also answers questions from fellow paper matches clusters from all over the world. If you have any queries, if you have any questions, you just go on that Facebook account and you can ask. You will get whatever your queries are, there will get answer from her, because it is her prime work, we can say, her love, we can say that. So this activity, what is given in our lesson, this paper matches mask of such kind of animal which we found in Indonesia is prepared by Joni Boone, presented by Joni Boone. Now, if you read the lesson, then you will get to idea about how to prepare it. Okay, and this is Joni Boone, and her books. Her books are also there. She is a good writer. She is an good art. She is the best artist. We can say that, and she is best guide also. If you have any problem, if you have any queries regarding this, then you can go with her, contact with her, ask her questions and get answers from her. Right, my dear students, this is the recapitulation which is there. Next part I am going to continue in next period. So these are the questions and answers are also given. So you can take it. I will be little bit away from that. Okay. Otherwise, you write your own answer. Okay. And this is your homework. Oh, homework is disappeared. Okay, my dear students, homework page we didn't get. No problem. I'll send you. Okay. Now, whatever part was there, I have explained. Now it is your activity to do that according to the steps. Okay. Right? Any doubt? Anything? Shall I end up the session? We'll meet tomorrow with this activity. If you try, you will do that and show me tomorrow. But I know that it will take time, no problem. Tomorrow we'll end up the lesson and then we'll go with this activity. Okay? And remember one thing, don't forget, only 79 students, okay? See here for class test, one lesson, one poem and first chapter of grammar, sentences and phrases. So be ready with that. Okay? Right? Have a good day, my dear students. Right.